Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. It is Monday today, the 12th of May 2025. You have the full moon in your sign, Scorpio. So what does the full moon in Scorpio mean? Well, it's quite an intense one. It's quite energetic. It's all about bringing things that you've been trying to bury, at the surface, coming back up. Okay, so bubbling to the surface, whether this is your emotions, your anxieties, self-limiting beliefs, any sort of challenging belief systems that you may have, they're all going to be coming back up for re-examination. So it's quite an intense moon, and that's what it especially means when it's the full moon in Scorpio. But I feel like with Scorpio being very intense, deep sign, that's where it's going to be really affecting you the most. So let's just see what your messages are, Scorpio. And thank you for being here, you guys. What messages, Spirit, do you have for Scorpio? Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. You're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. So there's something you're very close to when it comes to your dreams. It's like you're turning a dream into something real here, and you're just about to achieve this goal. Holy, I feel like this one wants to come out. Bring love into the situation, you moon in Aquarius. Okay. So bringing love into the situation, including love into your plans. Adjustments are required, third quarter moon. So these are your cards. And then we're going to go in with your intuitive psychic hearts tarot oracle here and see what messages you get from this. Any messages for Scorpio? What do they need to know right now? What is their message at this time, Spirit? What messages do you have for Scorpio, please? What is their message? What is Scorpio's message, please? Flow. So going with the flow. Don't fight the current, just go with it. Whatever change is coming in, go along with it, and it'll be an easier process. So instead of fighting something, just go along with it. Even if it's something that you're not enjoying, it's like just let something happen, let something run its course, and then it'll be an easier transition. Look what just fell out there. Success and growth. So you're going to be having some kind of success, voice, talk, throat chakra. So this is all about getting your opinion out, getting your, not being afraid to speak up with something. Some of you, if you try and suppress something that you really want to say, you may start to, your throat chakra may start to close up. You might start feeling like you're coming down with the virus, or, start coughing, something like that. So this is telling you to open this up and speak. Just speak. Speak your truth. So you've got flow. If you allow things to flow, success and growth will come in. Bring love into the situation. You're very close to achieving your goals, and have faith in your dreams. Everything starts off with a dream, like an idea, some kind of inspiration. And without dreams, there wouldn't be anything manifesting into, the material world, would there? So let's see, what's your messages, Scorpio? What do you need to know right now? So what's going on in your recent past, your present, and the near future? Give me messages for the lovely Scorpio. What do they need to know? What do they need to know right now? Give me messages for Scorpio, please, Spirit. What do they need to know right now? You've got the Ace of Pentacles, okay. New beginning. Something about an offer. This could be money, just be a new beginning. Something about maybe feeling good as well, because pentacles are about health as well. There's some kind of new beginning here. Could be financial, an offer. Could be anything like that. You've got the King of Cups. Scorpio, that's your energy there, the King of Cups. Being in your emotions. You've got the Ten of Wands. There's something about a burden here. Could be an emotional burden. What's this? In the current energy, you have the Sun and the Moon in the center of your reading, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So Leo energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Sagittarius energy here. What is in the near future? What's in the near future for Scorpio? You have the World, Capricorn energy. You have the Eight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And you have the Knight of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You've got the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and you've got the Hangman, Pisces energy. The Two of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. Three of Cups, a reunion with a soulmate. Someone's making a decision, a judgment call. They've realized something here, Scorpio. Something about wanting to give equally now, reciprocity. Seven of Pentacles. Someone's been thinking about the connection that you share. Ten of Cups. Oh my goodness. Right, let's just see what this is all about. So let's go in and clarify. Tell me about this message for Scorpio. With it being the full moon in their sign and all. So let's see what the messages are, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know about this energy now? Let's clarify. Okay, so let's just move these up a little bit so you can see better. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Scorpio? You have the King of Wands. So in the recent past, somebody was taking action, could be a fire sign, making you some kind of an offer here. I nearly dropped that whole deck, hold on. Someone that could be very attractive. So you've got fire sign energy, could be Leo. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. So the way they moved towards you was something of an offer here. Ten of Cups on the bottom. Okay, somebody that is in their emotions here. A lot of emotions between you and this person. This person, they could have been a fire sign. They could be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could have had both earth and fire in their chart. Somebody that came towards you, making you some kind of offer, something about stability. Okay, so yep, a new beginning with somebody here, whether this is a past person or new person. Tell me more about this King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles in the recent past. Five of Swords. So there's something about conflict here, or trying to walk away from some kind of conflict. Tell me more about the Five of Swords. You've got the Knight of Swords. So there's a message here. Right, so message here in the recent past. There's something about coming in to cause some kind of trouble in the recent past, or coming in with a message, but then trying to avoid some kind of conflict here. Because with the King of Wands, sometimes it's like the energy is so different. The fire and the earth energy is like, the earth is about commitment, doing things properly, but then fire is about it burns out quickly. So there's this kind of like avoiding some kind of conflict here with a message. You may have been avoiding this person. Okay, there could be some kind of a history of something, but between you. Tell me about the King of Cups. There's emotions here. I feel like you are this King of Cups right now. What is the King of Cups for Scorpio? The Moon. Yep, you're in your emotions in the recent past, and there's a sense of you feeling like somebody's been keeping something hidden from you, or you don't know how you feel, you don't know if you're on the right path. It's like you can't see. There's a little bit of trepidation and fear in your emotions. It's like you're feeling left alone. Okay, the Fool, Aries energy, taking some kind of a risk. So you feel like when it comes to this person in the recent past, you were taking some kind of a risk. Now, you could have been living with this person, or there were plans to, but there's something about not really knowing how you feel. Like, yeah, a little bit kind of, there's a bit of fear. That's what I'm picking up on, a little bit of kind of like trepidation about this. So I feel like this person came towards you, and there may have been conflict with them in the past, but they want some kind of commitment with you, whether this is marriage or moving in, something for the long term. But you don't know how you feel. It's like you're in your emotions about this. You do have feelings, but you do feel like there's something hidden here, that they've been hiding something. So you're unsure, you're uncertain in the recent past. What is the Ten of Wands? Ten of Wands is a burden. Things going fast. And this is burdening you. Is that candle gone out? Yeah, it has. Oh, but I like this one. I'm going to have to scoop that out and put a new one in. And with the gemstones. And that way you get a lot more out of your candles. Actually, we're fine because we've got this one. As long as there's a candle still burning. But I like that blue one for the water sign. So you've got something that happened quite fast here. Things going really fast. And it could be something about travel as well, because of the Chariot, there could be a lot of travel involved, whether this person or you travel for work, or there's a distance between you. Something's becoming a burden here, and with the Ten of Wands, it's like you're ready to let something go. You're going to pull the rope and release all of these logs. It's like, you know, I just want to drop this burden. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to drop something here. So you don't know how you feel. You're in your emotions, but you just don't know how you feel because you don't know how it was going to go in the recent past. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands with the Chariot. I've got two that are face up here. I'm going to take them. Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So this could be a new beginning in love here. Got the Empress on the bottom of the deck. You may have children with this person, or this person sees you as the Empress. There's a lot of love. So the Knight of Cups, this person, you know, things are going fast with this love offer and an offer of stability. Or it could just be that there's somebody else as well, because you got the Knight of Pentacles. Could be somebody that you feel like they're coming back to cause some kind of trouble, but they want commitment with you. Then you've got maybe this new offer, and this is what the burden is. Things are just happening so fast in that recent past energy. So there's a new beginning here. Six of Swords. Moving forward, Six of Wands. A lot of success. So you may be getting, you may have like a lot of admirers in the recent past, and there's a sense of you having success with this. Like getting noticed, but then can be a burden, right? You know, especially if you've got a choice to make. Sometimes you just want to be left alone, but there's something about a burden with this. So tell me about the Sun. Why is the Sun here for Scorpio? At the end of the reading, we're going in with the all signs, so stay tuned for that. The Sun, you've got the Queen of Wands. So there's something that you're going to be taking action towards. You're coming out of this Queen of Wands here. Okay. So something may have been revealed. Your energy here, Scorpio, with the Death card. There's something about moving forwards. It's like you're taking action to transform something here. But I feel like if somebody that you had an ending with just recently or in the recent past, there's a sense of somebody wanting to stick around. and heal things, make things right. Well, there's somebody here that is kind of like a guardian angel. This could be a new person here, something about wanting to heal your wounds, make this right for you. They can see that you've been hurt. But there's somebody here that finds you very attractive. They could be a Leo, could be another Scorpio. Tell me about the sun. So something's revealed. What is the sun? Leo energy. What is the sun with the death card? No. What is the sun with the death card? Someone's walked away. Okay, so something's been revealed here. It could be that the Queen of Wands could be some kind of, I don't know, I feel like you're walking away from someone in this current energy because of the hurt that they caused you in the recent past. You're taking action towards walking away. Something was revealed, or you're walking away from this energy towards your happiness with that sun. You've got the moon here, not knowing how things are going to go, being in your emotions. What is the moon? The Six of Wands. Something about crossing the finishing line here. I feel like there's something about somebody here that you're concerned about, Scorpio, that this person's attractive. You really want them. You want this to happen, but you're you feel like you're in the dark here because this person, whoever they are, they may want all this with you, and you feel like this is your person and there's going to be a happy ever after, or this is what you want, but there's still like a little bit of that niggling intuition inside of you saying, you know, this person is very attractive and, you know, they receive a lot of recognition. People always look at them, and that kind of bothers you. And then there's a sense of trust, you know. Who's to stop them from going off with an offer from somebody else? That's what I feel like you're dealing with here. It's like you want this with this person, this new beginning and this stability, this commitment. But then you just feel like there's other people involved. It's not just you and them, it's them. Wherever they go alone, they're getting some kind of recognition here. I feel like that's what your concerns are around this person. Some of you, though, that you're just moving towards some kind of success as well. But I'm feeling that on an emotional level, whoever this is that you're dealing with, it's like you could just be getting ready to walk away from somebody here because of the past energy. Tell me more about the Six of Wands with the moon. Tell me more about the Six of Wands with the moon for Scorpio, please. Nine of Wands. You've been put through it with this person already. I feel like whatever it is, though, Scorpio, this could be you being determined, like even though you've been through a lot, but you are going to receive some kind of success and happiness will be yours. But there's a kind of Debbie Downer kind of, you know, a doubting Darren kind of energy coming from you about this. Yeah, you have been through a lot in this connection with this person and in general, but I feel like success is coming in. You are so close to achieving this. Bring love into the situation. Yeah, don't be closed off over fears. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. So things are turning in your favor in this present energy. What is the Wheel of Fortune? What is the Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio? You've got the world. The world is your oyster. You're closing off a cycle here. There's like one cycle is closing, but there's a new one coming in. Something that's going to be much better for you here, Scorpio. Capricorn energy, Sagittarius energy. There could be something about travel, distance. Tell me more about the world with the Wheel of Fortune. What is the world with the Wheel of Fortune, please, for Scorpio. Ten of Swords. Yeah, one cycle has closed. You've closed that painful chapter in your life, and now you're ready for some kind of new beginning. Seven of Pentacles. You're thinking about where to go from here. What do I really want? What do I want to invest in here? Or who do I want to invest in? Eight of Swords. Yeah, because you're trapped in your mind over something, but there is fortune coming in. So there's you taking a pause, you know, sitting down, thinking about, you know, what do I want really? What do I want? What new beginning do I want? And sometimes it is scary, you know, when a cycle closes off and there's something new coming in. It can create some kind of fears, some kind of self-limiting beliefs. That reminds me of Edinburgh Castle there. Up on the jaggy rocks. I think they're meant to be trees, but it looks like rock. No, it's definitely rocks. But yeah. I'm not far from Edinburgh. Beautiful city. So yeah, there is this... Something's come to an end now, and you have a new cycle coming in. But there is like fears of the unknown, a little bit of trepidation. This full moon seems to be really intense for you. We've got a lot of moon card energy here, and then being trapped in the mind, and Nine of Wands energy, and yeah, a lot of fear about transformation here, which is what Scorpio is all about. It's all about transformation. So you've got the World again. So what is this world? What does this mean in the near future? Seven of Swords, something about planning a new cycle here. It could be travel, plans around travel, but having to be very strategic about something. You could have been waiting for this for a long time. Something about your money. Okay, so there's something about travel here, maybe distance. There's something about your money here, you receiving, you getting finally what you wanted, you know, and this new cycle coming in. Something that you've been planning, you've been really applying, working hard on this, applying your, you know, your brain cells to this. You're, you know, being in very strategic mode, and also trying not to be revealed. It's like you've been avoiding getting caught at something, whatever it is you're doing, but then there's this kind of like this waiting period after a cycle closes, waiting for the new one to come in. Tell me more about this. The Hangman, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the World, please. Tell me more about this for Scorpio for the near future. Yeah, there's something about a breakthrough, an idea. Breakthrough in communication, some kind of idea, some kind of message or confession coming in. It could be some news that you've been waiting to hear, you know, to get things moving, whatever this is. Something about legal issues, perhaps. Could be hearing from someone. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is here again. What is the Eight of Cups? You've got the Ace of Pentacles. So you're walking away from an offer. You're walking away from an offer from somebody here. I don't feel like it's money, because you wouldn't walk away from that, right? But this seems to be some kind of an offer. Nine of Cups. Somebody that may have been selfish in the past. There's somebody that may have been a drinker. They could have been somebody that is keeping all their emotions to themselves. They only give to themselves. But you're like, thanks, but no thanks to whoever this is. Thank you, but no thank you. I'm walking away. Yeah, you're making a judgment. You're judging this person on how they treated you in the past. You've realized, and yeah. You're leaving this person out in the cold. Somebody's watching you. You've got a stalker here. Somebody's watching. Trying to find out, someone that's you've left out in the cold. I feel like it's this energy here. Seven of Wands, but they're trying to fight their way back. So what is the Knight of Wands? So there's someone coming towards you here, taking action. Fire sign energy. Who is the Knight of Wands? Who is the Knight of Wands for Scorpio, please? Who's the Knight of Wands? That someone's coming back to work things out. Three of Pentacles. It could be somebody that you work with. Eight of Wands. They're coming in with communication. They want to make things right with you. They want to show you that they've changed, perhaps they can work on this. Yeah, communication that could be coming from a distance. There's passionate communication here. It could be good news. It could be that you've been wanting to hear from this person. This is a businessman, businesswoman, someone that is going through something right now. Or it could just be that this is very, very unexpected in the near future. You are not expecting to hear from this person. You thought, never in my lifetime would I, yeah, someone that you may have been holding on to. They could have been holding on to you. Someone that could be very attractive. They're coming in with passion and desire. This is going to shock you. Someone that may have money. It could be a boss, a business owner. They want to collaborate with you. So very unexpected energy from this Knight of Wands. So let's just see what we get on the bottom of the deck here. But I don't feel like it's that energy that you're walking away from. I feel like one cycle closes and another one opens. So I feel like this cycle is the one that's closing and another one is opening up. Like you can see that there's two offers here. You've got a Knight of Cups coming towards you. Okay, and then you've got this Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, someone making you some kind of offer here, someone that you really has caused trouble in the past and you're trying to avoid. There was maybe a lot of conflict with that person. Okay, so bring love into the situation. And I feel like the message is that whoever this new person is that's coming in, that may be somebody that you already know because that Ace of Cups was in your recent past. There's a sense of don't tar them with the same brush that you're tarring the other one with for their mistakes. All right, so tell me about the Page of Cups. So you've got an offer here. Maybe a bit of flirtation, Pisces energy with Page of Cups. There could be somebody that's younger. We've definitely got Pisces energy here with the Hangman and the Page of Cups. So tell me about the Page of Cups and the Hangman, please, for Scorpio. Why are they here? Spirit, tell me about the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? Somebody that wants to invest, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody that you may actually meet online or met online. And there's something about options and a choice, but there's a bit of flirtation going on here with someone. They see you as a catch. They're looking at you and they're seeing you like, this is what I want. They're making a choice. They're choosing you. They're choosing to talk to you, to make an offer to you. Tell me more about the Page of Cups. Tell me more about the Page of Cups. The Lovers. So there's going to be some kind of strong connection with you and this person. You've got Gemini energy now. So you've got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You've got Earth sign, Taurus. I feel like this is Taurus, Seven of Pentacles, Pisces. I think this is Scorpio. Oh, no, it's Pisces because it's confusion, but it's also about options. And then Gemini energy. So there's somebody here that feels a connection with you. They definitely want to be with you, the Lovers. Tell me about the Hangman. The Five of Swords. Okay, so there's somebody that you're going to leave hanging. They're all tied up. Could be that this person left you all tied up, but the Five of Swords is like somebody that is going to be in some kind of conflict, or someone that you're avoiding. You're not doing anything, you're just hanging around. I'm not doing anything when it comes to this person. So this could be the choice. So tell me about the Five of Swords with the Hangman for Scorpio. The Fool. They want you to take a risk, or they're taking a risk. Let's just have a look at all these. This is a lot of cards, but okay. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, the Chariot. Yep, Cancer energy. Things were going fast, emotions. Three of Pentacles. They could have been, you know, had two other people. They were this person in the middle. They had you and somebody else, perhaps. Six of Swords. Now they want to move forwards. Three of Swords, they broke your heart. There could have been third-party heartbreak. Five of Wands, there was conflict, competition with this person. Now they want to come back. They want you to take a risk, but I feel like you are just like, no, I'm just going to leave this person hanging. That's what I feel like. There's something about new here that looks good. You've got the Two of Wands, so you do have this crossroads here, but it's almost like you've made your choice. The tail is pointing to this one, the paw. You're about to grab this one. I'm going with this one. Look, it's this side here versus that side, right? Eight of Swords. Someone that is trapped in their mind over you. So, right, so let's just see who this person could be. Let's get the dice. So we got past and future kind of energy here. So there's the Lovers, there's a choice, but I feel like you're going. So I'm just going to roll the dice and you take what resonates with whoever the new one is for you or the past person is. Okay, so let's just roll quite a few times till we get the signs that you think the past person is and the present. So you've got Leo energy, you've got Taurus, Sagittarius, Pisces, yep, Libra, Libra again, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra again, Libra's quite strong, Sagittarius again, Cancer, Pisces again, yeah, Cancer again. So a lot of water energy here. Sagittarius keeps coming up, so does Libra. Scorpio, there you go, new one. Sagittarius again, Leo again, Virgo again, Leo again, Scorpio, let's just do two more, Cancer again, and Libra again. Okay, so those seem to be the main signs there. So I'm going to clear this away, Scorpio, and we're going to go in with the all signs, okay? Okay, welcome to the all signs portion of the reading, where we have a look at what the other signs' intentions towards you in love are. So what are Aries right through to Pisces? What are their intentions with Scorpio in love? What are their intentions with Scorpio? Aries right through to Pisces, please, Spirit. What are their real, true intentions when it comes to Scorpio in love? Okay, so I feel like that one's done. Let's do the oracle. So Aries right through to Pisces. What are their intentions with Scorpio in love? What are their true intentions with Scorpio, please? Okay, let's go. So, starting with Aries. What is Aries' true intentions towards Scorpio? What do they want? Okay, so it may be that there's an ending here. It could be family, there may be just no hope, no more emotions. A sense of wanting peace, though. There could be a new beginning. The Fool, they could have a new person. Oh, they may want a new beginning with you. They may want to compromise. Oh yeah, they're coming back around. Okay, so they're coming back around, Aries is. So tell me about Taurus. Taurus, things may have been one-sided or just didn't work out. Maybe because there was immaturity, like non-committal, sort of like a fleeting romance. Okay, so they're getting over. Okay, so they're getting over this. They're not doing anything. Yeah, they're just playing. You're playing. Right, so Gemini. Gemini, there may be something that they're keeping hidden, or they're feeling depressed about something. They are watching you, like they're stalking you heavily, Gemini is, but they're not doing anything. They're not going to reach out. Yeah, they're not doing anything. Divine timing, they just don't feel like the timing is right. So let's see about Cancer. Here we go. Cancer. Cancer is in their emotions, or they feel like you're hiding something, or they could be, there's a sense of there being a soulmate connection that is ended. They're making a judgment call. They're coming back to you. They're making a decision. They're heartbroken otherwise, so they have to come back to you. Leo. Leo is kind of sad and disappointed, feeling rejected. They may feel like you've been emotionally avoidant, or they have been. Someone's been kind of like greedy and materialistic. Nine of Swords in reverse. They want to finally get some sleep over this, and because they're not moving on from you. They're having a hard time moving on. They may come back. They want to drop a burden here. They've been going through a tower moment. They're at a crossroads in their life because of this. There could have been cheating involved. They're coming back around. Okay, so that was, who was that? Leo. Virgo. Virgo's heartbroken over this. They feel kind of vulnerable. I don't know, they're feeling sort of vulnerable, but they're not coming. There may be an apology that's due, but it's not come yet. They want to give equal give and take. They want things to be fair. Seven of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of confusion here, or maybe their love life is a bit dried up. They want to get out of their head over you. So they're trying to balance out some kind of decision about whether to commit. So that's Virgo. Libra. Libra is single right now, maybe non-committal. They're thinking back when they were with you. They may come towards you with communication. Yep, they're definitely coming in with communication. So they've been thinking about you and missing you. They want to be happy again. Scorpio. Scorpio, dealing with Scorpio. Seven of Wands. They may be determined to fight for this. They may want to fight for this. Yeah, they have hope for the future. Yeah, they want commitment with you. There may have been some lies, keeping secrets, but they're coming towards you correct, the other Scorpio. Sagittarius, High Priestess. They may be no communication with Sagittarius, or you feel like they're keeping something, there may have been secrets involved. They're coming in with communication now. There may have been delays in this new beginning in love, but they want to give to this again. Yeah, they find you very attractive. They're taking action. They've been watching you a lot. They may have been focused on their money as a distraction, or they thought the grass was greener on the other side. This may have caused some kind of conflict. They're taking action. They basically want to make this happen with you. They're making a decision. Storm turmoil's coming to a head. Music, they're thinking about you when they hear songs. They're coming in with some honesty and truth. Who was that? Was that Sagittarius? Yeah, Capricorn. Capricorn's coming towards you with a love offer. They want a reunion with you. They want commitment with you. They want to make you an offer, freedom to surrender. They may have children with you, or they may be a single parent. They change all the time, but there's a lot of sexual energy here. They find you very attractive. Anything else? They're letting something go, whether this was a toxic part of them, sex addiction, or some kind of addiction or codependency. They're letting this go. Anything else for Capricorn? They're ending that, whatever it was that they were doing, but they're non-committal. What the hell? Hurting, agonizing pain. I don't know. Go figure out, Capricorn, because I can't for the life of me. Okay, Aquarius, nothing's happened. Things just came to a grinding halt because things were not fair. Someone was doing something behind someone's back. There's trust issues in this, causing a separation. There could be Nine of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Wands. There's attraction here. They find you attractive, but they don't have any wish for this. Things just didn't work out with them. So that was, who was that? Aquarius. Pisces, Two of Swords, they're making a decision. They're coming in fast. There may be a painful ending. And a loss of commitment here, or moving out, something like that, end of a marriage. They're trying to find the strength. Knight of Wands, someone was a player. Someone played in this connection, causing a marriage to fail or a long-term relationship to fail. There's no success in this. Wheel of Fortune, fated connection, marriage, sacred unions. Yeah, so you may have been married to them, but there's a sense of pausing, wondering what they want. They could be dating somebody else. So yeah, this is over with Pisces. Okay, you guys. Thanks for being here, Scorpio. You have a really wonderful day, and happy Mother's Day for yesterday. I hope you had a wonderful day. Mothers, fathers, caregivers, all of you guys, you're doing a great job. Thank you.